Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's live stream with Mr. and Mrs. Talking Bullion.
All right. Hello, everybody.
Hey,
Good to
Mrs.
see you
Talking
out
Bullion.
there. Oh, TB, what happened to the echo?
Sorry about that, I forgot to turn my audio off. And as most of you know, tonight we have a special guest, the one, the only, the Clever Coin is joining us tonight. Hey Clever, how you doing?
What's up, everyone? I'm doing really well. How are you guys so far tonight, huh?
Yeah, Clever, you've had some pretty exciting things going on the past couple of weeks with your channel. I mean, really, since you came back from your brief hiatus, you just your YouTube channel's really been happening.
Yeah, no, it's been amazing. First of all, when I first joined, the community has just opened their arms and been super accepting. And then I took a few days off. I mean, almost like a month and a half off, excuse me.
Yeah.
And I came back and those arms were wide open again. So I just want to thank everyone in this community and two awesome people like you, Talking Bullion and Mrs. TV. Awesome people in the community.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, that's, like you found out, or you already knew, but like the other night during your live stream, the community is just fantastic. And I like to support it. We do a lot of giveaways. A lot of times we do extra giveaways. I sometimes surprise people a little silver in the mail because it just brings good cheer, and people just love it. It's just a great way to brighten somebody's day.
100%.
So we really enjoy doing that. So we're gonna get to know Clever Coin a little bit better here in a bit, and I know that a lot of people out here tonight share the Clever Coin's channel and watch his videos as well. But still, I might have a couple good questions in there that you might be able to learn a few things about.
Maybe
Maybe.
maybe some math.
Or not. Depends on how much he wants to reveal.
The dreaded math question.
So how's everybody on the chat doing tonight? Clever, can you see the chat? You wanna say hi to a few people?
What's going on? John Oof Coins. That's one of my favorite names. I think it's in the top 10 of great usernames. The Stacking Kid. What's going on? Barbara Carbone. Libertad, libertad, libertad. She gets a kick when I say that.
Yeah, you say it like no other.
I mean, there's a whole country that says it like me. Come on, TV. What's going on, Chris?
Yeah, I try to, but I don't have that ability. My tongue doesn't. I can't roll my tongue or get those things out of there. So, you know what? I was going to do a special when I said Clever Coin Show. So it's going to go boom.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Come on, let's make room for Clever Coin. Come on.
Yay, I'm on the board.
On the board.
Yeah.
Just barely. Got to squeeze you in there. That's a great looking channel sticker there, Clever Coin.
It's awesome, and the cool thing is someone made the logo from the Instagram community on the silver stacking. So it's like some guy who is a graphic designer, and he pretty much does the logos for so many people on Instagram that are a part of the community. So I like the fact that I kind of kept it in-house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Maybe we'll talk about that a little bit later, your Instagram, because I tried to get you to fill me in on that the other night and how to use it, and you promote it quite a bit, and I'd like to be using it a lot more myself. So
yeah, and then Off-Grid Power, I owe Off-Grid Power a sticker. It's been such a long time that I'm definitely gonna throw in something special. So Off-Grid Power, it's gonna be worth the wait. Trust me. Just bear with me, please.
You jolted him into it.
Barbara thinks your stickers are cheaply made.
Yeah, it's because I sent a Novus a sticker, and there was no instructions with the sticker, so he really had a hard time peeling it. But I got my stickers from the sticker mule, so if anything, I overpaid for the stickers. I've been learning quickly.
Oh, wow.
I always wait for their deals, and can usually get them for under $20. So
right, yeah, it's like right now I'm in the position where I need new stickers again. I'm pretty much out, and then I changed my sticker. I work with the same guy, and at the bottom he put, instead of the established in 1993, I don't know why that's there. He put, no, it was my fault. It was not his fault though. I put YouTube, and then there's like a dot, and then there's Instagram, as you can see on my new avatar thing. It says. Yeah. So it's going to be much cleaner. I think I like that a lot more.
Yeah, I think that my first TB, which is my logo on YouTube, my little button there just says TB. I mean, I like that, but when I had my stickers printed and I gave them to people, I was like, how does anybody know what TB is? You know?
Exactly.
So that's
Exactly.
why with the next one, I, put the little YouTube symbol, the play button, and put my link on there and a little flame. I mean, just to let people know if somebody did actually stick it on their, laptop bag or something, somebody would be able to, go, hey, maybe I'll check that out. So.
Yeah. No, I like that you got the Talking Bullion, / Talking Bullion. I got / Clever Coin 1 because someone had Clever Coin already.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Or maybe you could have done the Clever Coins. That's what your email address
Yeah,
is.
I see, but I did the channel before I did the email. You gotta think big, people. That's what I would recommend you guys. You gotta make sure that the tag is open on Instagram, on Twitter. Make sure the domain is ready. You gotta think big.
Hey, Winning Image Photography's here, and Michael I has joined us. Hey, Michael, how you doing? I got an email from Michael yesterday, and he's pretty excited about what he got in the mail, so that's pretty cool. Not so clever coin.
Yeah, Barbara,
I think Barbara loved you.
old. That's just getting old. That's all. She doesn't. There's no originality. That was so like 3 weeks ago, Barbara. Come on, I'm expecting more.
I'm not sure you should encourage her there, Clever.
I know. Sometimes I like the pain. I guess I don't know.
So there's I don't know why tonight. Usually Mondays are pretty free, but I noticed a couple hours ago there's a lot of live streams going on out there tonight. So happy to have some people joining us. I told Mrs. TB, I said, it might be a slow night tonight because there's some powerhouses out there having some streams tonight. So, but that's okay. We still going to jump on and have some fun.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Hey, Clever. Too bad that Sassy couldn't join us tonight, but be sure you tell her that we said hello.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'll definitely let her know.
We had a fun time that night that she jumped on there and hung out with us for a little bit. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, no, that was definitely fun. We should do it again. I mean, I'm willing to do whatever you guys need. I'll let her know as well, and we can set it up.
Yeah, maybe one of these nights, Friday, Saturday night, when we're all just hanging out and wanting to jump online for a little bit and just chat around and see if anybody else joins us, like you did, not the live stream, but a few days before that. I mean, I don't know what that was about, but I know your stream was on till like 3:30 in the morning my time. Mrs. TB was like, "What time did you go to bed last night?"
I felt so bad. I was like, "Oh no, is Mrs. TB gonna hate me? I'm having him for too long." And then I was like, 15 minutes, guys, 15 minutes. An hour and a half later, TB's still there, holding on like a trooper, like a real friend.
Yeah, but it was but way past your bedtime too. So you had a commitment in there as well.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at my constitutional silver purchase this week. So Mrs.
Imagine that.
Huh.
You have a constitutional purchase this week?
I do, and
how shocking.
another great deal. So this is, by the way, before I move these out of the way, this is going to be the giveaways tonight. Got a 1908 Barber quarter, pretty
Nice.
cool, and a 1940 Mercury dime, and we've also got a special giveaway a little bit later. So make sure you hang in there because we got something pretty cool here in a little bit. I'm going to keep Clever's on top here.
Oh, wow. And, I'm honored.
In fact, let's move this out of here. It looks a little funny. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got this time around. So got some dimes, some quarters.
Oh, that sound.
Oh, you could love it.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
So this batch was $35 face value, 50 dimes, 60 Washington quarters, and 30 halves. So
wow.
Look at these Franklins. Really nice. And then we got the whole roll of quarters here. Look at those. Oh.
Wow.
And on the dimes, they were 10 Roosevelt and 40 Mercury. So if I had a choice, I'd probably take the Roosevelt over the Mercury just because they have more silver in them. But I love Mercury dimes, so Mercuries are awesome.
Yeah, I kind of learned that quickly because I usually prefer the Mercs, and then I was told about the weight, and you're probably better off with Rosies.
Yeah, I mean, if you're truly stacking for weight, that's definitely what you want. But mercuries tend to carry a premium, so if you ever need to unload them, you're probably going to get a few more dollars for your mercury. So pros and cons. I'm pretty much in a stacking mode right now, so I like to get. I'm after the weight more than anything. As you can see here, these guys,
Shiny.
those guys don't have a whole lot of wear on them. So this guy, my resource is a great connection. So anyway, this was um, what was it? It's total silver, 25 ounces of silver in here, and we were able to get it for $2.22 below spot per ounce.
Wow.
Yeah, so it worked out to at the time, because silver just went up, worked out to $13.20 an ounce. So yeah,
Wow.
over $2 off per ounce. So this has been a great resource for us, and we're just, as long as he's willing to sell it, we're willing to buy it. So
Yeah, that's prices. I can't blame you.
yeah, that's hard to turn down. And so Clever, I know that you actually purchase a lot of different things. And I know the other night you gave away some constitutional silver, but are you a big stacker on constitutional, or what's your position on that?
I definitely am starting to put more money towards that. I think it's like that, those deals. I know $2 under spot is really great, but sometimes you can find 50 cents, a dollar, much easier than you can find like a spot deal for a bar, 1 ounce bar or 10 ounce bar. So I think it's definitely a good place to put your money, especially with deals like that.
Yeah, I think that I like the fractional aspects. I like the recognition of it. I like that it's cheap. Now I still think you should, stack other forms like, government issued, American Eagles, Libertad, Libertad. I can't say it.
It's okay. A for effort. We'll get you there by the end of the night, buddy. I promise.
And anything government issued is good, and just some good old fashioned bullion, because you know what, the fact is, if we ever need it, we're not really sure, what we're going to need. So, it's just gotta try to get a little bit of everything. So
Yeah, I agree.
yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and I was going to show you one other thing. This is something I got for a Father's Day gift, which I thought was really cool. And it's the I need to take it out of the package, but the New Guinea.
Oh, nice.
This is actually a coin. It's got the I got a pair of scissors. Come on, we don't need to. Oh, maybe we do, Clever. Maybe we do need to advertise AppMax. Brought to you by AppMax.
We'll touch on that when we talk about the Instagram.
Yeah, we'll just make sure this just might end up on my Instagram. Who knows? But anyway.
And what's going on, JT? North Country Off Grid, Alex Coin Roll Hunter. What's up, people? Fiat Destroyer.
Fiat Destroyer. Fiat Destroyer won my last What's in the Box contest.
Oh, nice.
So he's getting himself a 1/4 ounce of silver mailed out. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, here's the front. Here's the back. Oh, maybe it isn't a coin. I thought this had a denomination on it, but I don't see it.
Is it around?
So it would be around, but still very nice. Nice gift for Father's Day.
That's great.
All right. So yeah, I just wanted to show that too, because I thought that was really cool. So love the silver, as you might imagine.
Yeah. Don't we all here?
Medio Man says bullion rules. I like it. Sounds like a good bumper sticker. Although they may follow you home. So
right.
So anyway, pretty cool.
Yeah, I like it. I don't think I have one of those.
Yeah, they were on sale at AppMax. They're $1 off or $1.50 off. So why not?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the same face reveal. I don't know. Maybe I bounced that mirror off my face, but if I did, I'd like to apologize now.
No, I'm saying that it's so nice. I was talking about your reflection, not the coin.
So Clever, if you're ready, I'd like to ask you a few questions, get to know you a little bit better.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, yeah, so just curious how you came up with your channel name of Clever Coin.
So my girlfriend helped me out with there's something called like a random name generator. Have you heard of those things? It's like you just pick a bunch.
No.
So it's just like a random name generator, and then I think it gave us like the word clever, and then I was like trying clever something and then something, and it just didn't work until we saw like clever coin. I think she was like the one that noticed that, and then I was like, yes, just yes, to get that one, clever coin, yes, that sounds right. And then she helped me with like the first logo. She helped me out with all that stuff, but it was just pretty much a coincidence or randomness because it was just like a random name generator. And but clever coin was not one of the options. It spits out like a bunch of different random names, but we just put the two words that we liked the most and put them together.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
a
pretty
great
cool.
story. I had no idea that you could do a random name generator.
Well, when I was sitting around trying to come up with my channel name, this is TV and we threw all kind. I mean, because it's kind of like pretty much permanent, right? It's like you wanna get the right thing, but it's like, well, what does this convey and what does this convey and so
Right,
we
it was
were
very difficult to
yeah.
decide on
Yeah,
Talking
because
Bullion for you because, well, it did sound right as far as the talking part, right?
yeah,
Go ahead, Clever. Yeah.
I wasn't 100% sure on the direction that I want to take the channel. I saw a lot of silver this, silver that, so I
Sure.
wanted to keep it vague enough if I do want to not change completely, right? Like upload video games, but maybe if I want to talk a little bit more about finance or more about something else, I can keep it in like the name's broad enough. So if I'm talking about something else that has to do with finance or money or investing or coins, I'm not pigeonholed on just silver, which is why I really like gravitated towards that name.
Well, yeah, and that makes a lot of sense. And same with me. I was trying to stay a little bit more generic, but it's kind of funny. A couple of months ago, one of my grandsons said, "Grandpa, what is bullion?"
Nice.
And I thought, well, that's actually kind of a good question, right? I mean, I am making an assumption that people know what bullion is because some people may not.
Right. Yeah,
So,
yeah. I think most people don't, to be honest. Like most people, especially like my age, they have no idea what that is.
so yeah. So I mean, you got to pick something and you just roll it. Yeah, Silver Steeler says, yeah, bullion is soup mix. That's a bullion cube, right? If you're old enough to remember them. So in fact, kind of like when you get sick, that's what you do is you melt one of those bullion cubes and drink it. So hey, I know Clever Coiner said hey to JT Coin Rings. Thanks for joining us tonight. That's pretty cool. And all right, so Clever, when did you start stacking?
Where is it? April, dude. I have
Sure.
the April 20 something of last year.
Really?
So it's been over a year. I wrote a stick note down and I have it, but I don't know where it is right now. So it's like April of last year,
Hmm.
and it's been a lot of learning. I learned a lot. But yeah, so a little bit over a year.
So you're still pretty new into it.
Yes, yes.
That's pretty cool. We've been seriously stacking for probably a couple of years, but we've been collecting, stacking off and on for quite a while. But just seriously, in the last couple of years, we just figured it'd be a good thing to do with everything the way it is in today's world that you just never know. So what caused you to decide to start stacking, Clever?
I'm 25, so I started to look into the investing side of my future. And then I saw some guy named Peter Schiff. I don't know if you know who he is.
I've heard of them. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like of what I learned to know now. He's a gold and silver pumper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he makes a lot of good points, a lot of things that I agree with. So I started to listen to his stuff, and then it turns out like he really pushes gold and silver. So it just made sense to me to build a strong foundation of gold and silver before I start investing in things that can be a little bit more, or not as stable, at least from my understanding, right? Like if I, instead of putting money into the stock market or buying individual stocks, I wanted to make sure that I had a stable foundation. And then in that similar time horizon, my mom came back from Mexico and gave me a 1 ounce Libertad. And then
Oh,
that's kind of what really sparked the, I guess, the addiction now, or passion. I don't know, they're close. And I just started to research. I started to see a bunch of, YouTube channels. I started with the big pumpers, and then I started to get to smaller channels, and the smaller channels seem less intimidating, so you start talking to these people, and then I just started learning, and I just really got engaged with that libertad.
So maybe you know this or maybe you don't, but so my understanding with a libertad is it's money in Mexico, but it isn't like represents a certain value. Do you know how the Mexico relates to the libertad and how they value it?
I don't think you can use it as like a peso, but I know that they sell it in banks, so you can go into a bank and transfer your pesos into silver, which I think is cool because that's where she got the coins from. Um, she just went to a bank and then they had some, and then I'm in Southern California, so sometimes I go to Tijuana, which is like 2 hours away from me, and there's been some times where I clean out the bank because no one's buying these coins anymore.
Hmm.
At least that's what one of the banks told me. So I think I wanted to buy a roll, but there was only like 6, 7 random year coins, and I just picked them all up, and then that was it. I didn't have any time to go look for other banks. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure if you can use the Libertad as a like peso or currency in Mexico.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a collection of them. I want to collect at least one of every year, not necessarily the 2 ounce, 5 ounce proofs and all that, but I'm trying to collect a year of every American Silver Eagle, Canadian Maple Leaf, and Libertad. So Libertad, you can find, some of the common ones at coin shows, but I'll tell you, those ones in the mid '90s,
Yeah,
those are hard to come by, and when you do, they're pretty expensive. So,
right.
but still, it'd be cool to have a nice little collection of them.
Yeah, no, I think they're a really beautiful, beautiful coin. Alex, the Coin Roll Hunter, says, how much USD are they in the banks? I think I don't remember the spot price, but I remember they were less than what I can get them for online, or they were just as much or a little bit less. I think the spot price wasn't 100% the same thing, but I mean, I just picked them up because I was there. It wasn't any more expensive than picking them up from, an online bullion shop, especially with, they require 100 coins to get the cheapest price. So it was a good deal.
Yeah, so Chris Osborne is asking you and me, how hard was it to start on YouTube in the beginning? So I'll go ahead and start. So Chris, it can be a little daunting. It can be a little hard, but my recommendation would just be to do it. My problem was I was trying to make it perfect. I wanted everything lay out, get the right equipment, do this, do that. And at some point you just got to jump in. If you look at my first videos, they are not very good. And but you get better as you go along, and you improve what you're doing, and you find out what works and what doesn't. But just jump in there, record a video, and throw it out there. See what happens. What do you think, Clever?
Yeah, 100%. Just do it. It's probably gonna suck, and that's okay because most people's videos were not that good. But honestly, we're super lucky to be a part of this community because they will forgive you, they will understand, they will support you. Even though your content might not be that good, you can stumble on your words. Just do it. Trust me, you won't regret it. Just because we are lucky to be in this community. If we were in any other one, it would probably be like, hey, get ready for the trolls, get ready for some negative feedback. But in this community, at least, I think anyone that has a smartphone and decent lighting and anything to say or to show, just go ahead and do it.
Oops, I just dropped something. Sorry about that.
That's
Oh,
okay.
and,
No.
and it's from Atmex.
Ooh,
Wow. That's that 5 ounce I recently bought. Pretty
wow.
nice. Pretty nice. Anyway, sorry.
Wow. That's what we call a flex, Talking Bullion. Do
A
you know what a
flex?
flex is? A
No.
flex?
No,
That is when it's like showing off. That's what the kids are saying nowadays.
So I wasn't trying to show off. I just wanted to bring a Libertad into the picture. That's all I
Okay.
had handy.
Okay, well, the word of the day for you is flex.
Flex.
See, there you go, Alex Corner. Stop flexing.
Stop flexing your muscles. Show off. Yeah. So, Chris. just get something out there and get it going, because I'll tell you, once you get on a roll, especially if you enjoy doing it. I've always been kind of a video guy, editing guy, creative guy. Love doing things like that. So this is right up my alley for some of the things I enjoy doing. So it's not really work for me. I really enjoy doing it. So
Yeah, and you also touched on something that was very big that I experienced too, which was like trying to make everything perfect. As crazy as it sounds, I did. It's like it used to take me like an hour to film and edit a video that's like 3 minutes long, just because I wanted everything to be perfect. And it's honestly just get it out there and just improve, because if you start to just procrastinate, or it's not perfect and you don't want to put it out because it's not to your standards, just put it out. You'll learn and you'll grow and you'll get better, but don't let that perfectionism stop you.
yeah, because it really can. And that's not what we're here for. We're not here for perfection. So, yeah, that's good advice there, Clever. So, while we're talking about this, one of the things I wanted to ask you about is what equipment and what technology do you use to make your videos and edit your videos?
Okay, so I started like what I recommend most people to start with, just my phone.
Okay.
It was like a Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus, which shoots 4K. But none of that is necessary as long as you have anything, I think, above 720p. And I'm a gamer, so I have like a decent mic. It's a Blue Yeti, and I have a stand and a pop filter for it. What else do I have? My editing software is Premiere Pro. I know
Nice.
someone that does things illegally, and I got it for free.
Oh,
Pay.
totally good.
So I got lucky with that, because I think that it's pretty expensive.
It
But
is.
I'm running like an older software, so I'm not up to date with it. But it's still like a really good editing software. But lately, I don't know if people have noticed or not, I've been using a mirrorless camera, which is a Sony 5100A. It's like a low mid-range mirrorless camera, and it's more of a headache because that audio in the camera is really really bad. So I have to sync up the mic and the video footage on Premiere. The camera overheats, so I'm thinking of just going back to the cell phone because it's so much easier than the mirrorless camera. But the mirrorless camera really gives you that depth of field, that blurring effect that I really like. But that mirrorless camera is also only 1080p. So I'm kind of on the fence. I like how the picture quality of the mirrorless camera looks right now, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I just go back to the phone for the sheer convenience.
So you record on the phone, then you bring it off of the phone onto a computer to use Premiere Pro?
Yeah. Windows PC. I don't have a
Yeah.
Mac. It's just a good old-fashioned Windows PC I built about 5 years ago, maybe.
So what do you use to get your video from the phone to your computer? Do you just plug it in USB
Yeah,
cable?
just a USB cable, good old-fashioned USB cable. That's pretty much it. Just transfer the file over to the desktop, and then from the desktop to the Premiere.
Well, I've got a Blue Yeti microphone as well, and
Nice.
those are great microphones. But the problem is they're so sensitive.
Yes, they're
You
almost too good, right?
They are almost too good. You can't put them on your desktop because they pick up like your mouse movements and your hand movements. So you have to use like a mic stand to hang it, but they're so heavy that you've got to
Right.
get a really heavy duty mic stand. But yeah, they are very nice microphones.
Yeah.
High quality.
North Country upgrades, a scale of 1 to 10. How big of a nerd am I? I don't know, 6 maybe. I can't play video games for more than like an hour and a half, and I know there's people that play for 8 hours plus. So I don't know. I'm not that much of a nerd.
I would say for TV,
Oh, that's a 10
he
out of
does
10.
not. I would say that he doesn't play video games, but he is totally a geek, and I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, he's probably 20.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. I work in IT all day. I come home and work on
He gets on the computer
the
right
computer
away.
yeah, because at work it's enterprise stuff. It's computing at that level. At home you can get more creative and have fun.
Right. It's a different.
So yeah, so that's cool. A lot of the No technology, and I use Camtasia. I mean, I've used Premiere Pro. I used to be an Adobe community professional, and Adobe gave me other software for free for quite a few years.
Nice.
So I used Premiere Pro. I mean, it's pretty overdone for basic home user, but it's a nice software package. And but now I use Camtasia. Camtasia is really easy to use. It works on both Windows and Mac. Because I record my videos on Windows and I move it over to my Mac for editing. So
Oh, I see.
and so I'm also a champion for TechSmith, who makes Camtasia. So I'm able to do a lot of stuff with them and stuff. So that works out pretty well.
He
So
used to do some stuff for Adobe also, so
yeah,
he knows.
yeah.
Nice.
He knows a thing or two about that stuff, but it just gets to be too much. After a while, you just have to narrow down how much time you're going to spend on other people's things.
Yeah, no, it's great because you can dig deep with Premiere, or you can just do basic cuts. So it's really up to you with how crazy you want to make your editing, transitions, adding a bunch of cool stuff to the shot. But it's I don't know, it's very interesting. Sometimes I do put a little that extra effort, and I hope people notice. But at the end of the day, you really don't know.
And
Yeah,
Alex Coinroll Hunter says that he can't play more than 30 minutes, but he had a note up here earlier on the iPhone and different things that he used. So he uses quite a few different pieces of equipment also for putting his screens together.
Nice. But yeah, I'm actually curious on what you guys think with the difference of the phone versus the mirrorless camera and which one I should stick with. You don't have to give me an answer now, but eventually, Talking Bullion and Mrs. TV, I really want your guys' opinion, and chat too. Please let me know. I think North Country Off Grid told me that he has been liking the new setup, but I'm curious. It's really curious.
Yeah, no, that makes a difference. I use my iPhone. Like right now, it's my iPhone showing this picture with a program that Yankee talks a lot about called IV Cam.
Oh, right.
And but the thing is you can only put the client side on a Windows PC, so it works on an iPhone. But in other words, I couldn't use this on my MacBook Pro because you can't install it on your MacBook Pro. So from your iPhone to your Windows phone, it works great. So
Nice.
it's works out well. The only thing is it goes through the battery pretty quick when you're using it. So
that makes sense.
that's what I record on my videos. I use my same thing for my videos, and I record them in OBS, and it works great in that too. So it's a nice little setup.
Yeah, for shots like this, I just use a what do I have? I have it right here. Excuse me. Let me see. Just a webcam, a Logitech. What is it called? I don't know the model. But it's one of the 1080p wide angle lenses one. It was pretty pricey back in the day when I got it, and that's the one that I used to get those shots.
That's a problem. You buy that stuff, and 2 years later, it's half the price.
Yeah. Oh, the SSDs. Don't get me started. They dropped so much in price. I remember spending like $250 on a 500 gig SSD. They're literally like $20 now. Oh, not $20. They're like half. It's crazy. I'm just so angry.
I know exactly what you're talking about. It's amazing how much those things dropped.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Like literally 50% off. I got my dad a portable SSD I think last year for his birthday, and I could not believe how much I paid for it. When with just a few years back, that would have been like a $300-400 memory. It was like $90, $80. Crazy.
Yeah, I've got a ton of videos, and I'm looking to offload them from my NAS hard drive. So I just ordered a 128 gig thumb drive for I don't know, under $30. I mean,
Nice. Yeah, that's great.
And it's got the dual, USB-C Thunderbolt on one side and the regular USB on the other. So it's versatile. You can plug it into anything. So yeah, it's just
Yeah, and that's why I don't do Apple. Sorry to cut you off, but it's like, oh, here, pay an extra this much money for this iPhone because it has more memory. Like, dude, memory is so cheap.
right. All right, yeah. So NATV says he's got a 64 gig thumb drive, $15. That's right. I'll tell you, storage is so cheap nowadays.
Yeah, that's great.
So let me see. It's 9:35-ish. Why don't we do a giveaway?
Okay.
So
I'm known to mess those up, so I'll stay out of this.
So I'm going to do the Mercury dime first. So it is a 1940 Mercury dime. not too bad. Pretty nice. See some bands on there. I love the toning. Just love that
Yeah,
old
that's
toning.
great.
So I'll put it right there in the middle of that light bulb.
Nice.
And we are going to ask the question. Yeah, NATV says
Smart.
price drop because of cloud storage. Yeah, that's probably true, but I have to tell you, I'm not a big fan of storing my stuff on the cloud. But anyway, that's another topic for another time. So
That sounds
all
like an
right.
interesting conversation, though.
Yep. All right, so we're gonna go for Mercury dime. It is a 1940, and let's go ahead and ask the question. And here we go. On what day was the Mercury dime released into circulation? I need to know the day and the year that the Mercury dime was released into circulation. And Clever, if you can kind of help me keep an eye on this, you know what the answer is there. So
Yes.
Go ahead and go, you guys. Anytime you want to try to guess for a nice Merc, what day was it released into circulation? KNATV, we need both the day and the year on the same line. Come on, OGP. Come on. Get out your Google skills.
Oh, and that's it.
No. Keep guessing.
Oh, no. Close, but no dice.
When the Bears won the Super Bowl. No. Oh, there we are. Again, we got a winner.
Ding, 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 ding.
Fiat Destroyer.
Fiat
Hey.
Destroy. Congrats, bro.
It was October 30th, 1916, the same day that the production of the Barber dime stopped. So yeah, I think there's a Barber dime that's 1916 as well. So they had both dimes in the same year.
Nice.
So congratulations, Fiat Destroyer. And I noticed that Full Push Metals has joined us. Hey, FPM, how you doing? Fiat Destroyer. So we'll mail that out. We haven't mailed out the what's in the box winnings yet. We waited until today to put it all together. So we will we'll put that in there with it. There, Fiat. Cool. Congratulations. That's a nice little work there. All right, so let's get back to talking to Clever. And hey, BC Coins Nevada, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it. So Clever, I wanted to, we talked about it initially or when we first came on, but I wanted to, just get your thoughts again about your 1,000 sub live stream. You've had a couple days to kind of think about it, and boy, what'd you think about that anyway, huh? Was that cool or what?
That was unforgettable. It was just amazing. Honestly, I could not expect that response. And if you guys don't know, 11 people donated stuff to give away on top of all the stuff that I gave away. So it was just amazing. I was totally overwhelmed. So I was so happy to have Talking Bullion and Yankee Stacking there because I don't know how I would have made it alive. I think I would have not made it. But I just want to thank you again, Talking Bullion, for having my back, and a Yankee too. It was really fun. To be honest, the weekend was really, really hectic too. So I didn't really have too much time to, process it. But I definitely had a smile the entire weekend.
Yeah, it's just so cool to have people do that and the support you get. I mean, old SJ coming on and offering the pork taco. I mean, come on.
Yeah. No, I the funny story about that was on Instagram she sent me a picture of the taco, but she didn't say any text or anything. So it was like just a picture of the taco. And then I see the message a few minutes later and she wasn't on Instagram anymore. I was like, ooh, I said tengo hambre, which means I'm hungry in Spanish. And then I didn't talk to her the whole day. And then she shows up on the stream saying about like the taco, about the giveaway. That's why I was like so confused. There was some information that she kind of withheld, or she thought that she sent, but she didn't. So I was just, wow, that was awesome.
Yep, and I've got my donation going out. Silverback Stacker won a nice 1921 Morgan. So
Nice.
yeah, there was some nice stuff being given away that night. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna make a video. I think tomorrow, just talking about all of it and just thanking everyone, Talking Bullion, and a bunch of awesome people that donated stuff, and making sure that they get the proper thank you. And you did win something though, right, Talking Bullion? Do you remember what it was?
Well, so you talk about what was donated to me and then redonated to Mrs. Talking Bullion?
No, didn't you win the shark?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
but Michael decided to give it to Mrs. TB instead. Because so
Oh wow! See, amazing.
really, really amazing. So, and then I saw your video, I think it was today, about, can you believe Silver Dragons won that gold coin? I mean,
That was
awesome or what?
crazy. I was rooting, even though I have to send it to Canada. I was rooting for Redneck Stacker. No offense, Dragons, but yeah, Dragons got it, man. He got it, and there was like no cheating, no anything. That was live. Everyone saw it. He got it, man. Good for him.
Yeah, and I watched this video that he put out yesterday too. So, Mrs. TB and I talked about it for a week. We're going to do it. 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 But we just never got to it.
Oh, just
She's been sick, and we were just
busy
busy on the weekend. And but you only had 20 entries, right? So the odds are pretty
Not
good.
even 20. It was 16.
16.
Yeah, so it was good odds for everyone.
14. Oh no, 14's one that won, right?
Yeah. And then I threw a 2019 American Silver Eagle. I just did a random comment. A random number generator. I did it live too, and Debbie B won that 2019 American Silver Eagle just because I was just again so grateful for all that.
So I think I'm going to be having my 1,000 sub come up here soon, and I think for the main prizes, which I've got some pretty nice ones, I think I'm going to do a comment picker for that because that there's just too much question about, hey, I said it first, and when you're dealing with some nice prizes, I don't want there to really be any question, right?
Yeah,
so I think we'll have some giveaways on the live stream, and people can guess things for that, and that'll be fine. But I think for the main stuff, I'll just I'll do it live, but I'm gonna go to a comment picker off of a previous video and just pick it from there, because then there's just no question as to who got it, right?
Yeah, I like doing the random comment pickers, like just filming my screen, because at least from my experience, I've received a bunch of channels that were just like ghost channels or something like that. So it's just, I want to make sure that they're subscribed and all that stuff. So I think who was it? Silver Bean Counter did it like that, and he just like shows the record, the screen, and just doing it like that. But whatever you do, I'm sure it's gonna be great because you actually plan things through, unlike myself.
No, your stream was fine. You did great. So no, that was a pretty darn successful live stream for sure, and I was happy to be part of it. I'm really glad that you allowed me to come in and be part of it because I had a great time, and I think everybody else did too. So I wondered, getting back to our questions a little bit. So I'm wondering if you stack gold as well as silver and any other precious metals.
I do stack gold, but not at these prices. I think they're too high. I know that I think you and Yankee, or there's a lot of other people that really dollar cost average. They buy a certain amount of this every month, regardless of the price, which is probably like the best thing to do. But for me, I tend to see how like the markets are trending. I think gold is pretty high right now. I might keep going higher for a few months, but I think it's gonna just come back down. So I think I like gold below 1,300, and that would be buying like 1/10 ounce coins. But mostly right now is just silver bullion. I think the prices right now are pretty good. They're not like an amazing deal. I know there's people that are like backing up the truck. That's not me. So whenever I see something, especially generic rounds or 10-ounce bars, whatever, anything that's closest to spot, that's why talking about the constitutional stuff, I think that's great, because you can get it at spot or below spot. I think that's definitely a good place to transfer dollars to silver. But other than that, I don't have any platinum or any palladium or rhodium or anything like that.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm pretty much just a silver and gold guy. I mean, I'm not saying those other precious metals aren't worth it, but I just don't know enough about them, and I just think the fundamental, precious metals of the world are silver and gold.
Yeah, I do like the platinum. And platinum, like if I had more to invest or put money into, three, I think platinum would definitely be an interesting buy. I haven't done enough research like I
Right.
have with gold and silver, but I don't know. It's just something tells me that platinum could be a good move.
So, do you have a weekly or monthly budget?
Monthly, but sometimes, I have to have a certain amount of cash saved. So if I ever dip into the savings, I have to restock um the savings cash before I buy precious metals. I don't understand how there's people that say all I have is my bills in cash and then everything else in gold and silver.
Right.
That sounds really weird to me. You buy, you just instantly lose money if you have to sell it next week. Or no, not instantly. Well, maybe you get lucky and gold and silver spike 30%, but most of the time you're gonna lose with the premium and the spot and what they buy back at. So I don't see why people would do that. But to each their own.
Well, yeah, I mean, I just think that the world's built on cash and fiat. You're gonna have a hard time stopping by a gas station and getting gas with silver, and something happens or you gotta grab your bug out bag. I mean, who knows what could happen and when? So you better have some cash available when that happens.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise you're gonna be sitting on the road while those people do go passing right on by you. So.
Right.
So yeah, we make sure we have we don't we make sure we have the cash part too. That's equally as important. And most of the stacking recommendations. I'm thinking about a Yankee video he did a while back where he showed that he had his silver, he had his gold, and he had a pile of cash sitting there too. So
Right.
yeah, that's just a smart thing to do, I think. So you make sure we do that as well. So one thing I forgot to ask you, and I think it could help somebody. We talked about you doing videos with your phone and camera and Premiere Pro, but what are you using to create your thumbnails?
Thumbnails, I do have a Photoshop, but I haven't really dove too into that just because there's like TubeBuddy and vidIQ, which have some things that you just can make your thumbnails there. So when I'm editing, I make sure to take a screenshot of something that I want the thumbnail to be, and then I just save that on the computer and I move that to the to the sorry, I'm reading the chat.
Yeah.
To that program on TubeBuddy or vidIQ, whatever, and then they just make it so easy for you to write the text, do the overlays, add images, and do stuff like that.
So I mean, those are. I mean, I have vidIQ, the free version of it, but both of those are really paid services to get the good use out of them, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I used the TubeBuddy for the longest time. I think it's free if you're under 1,000 subscribers. So that's I think I don't know if they still have that offer or not, but that's the one that I use.
Yeah, the vidIQ is pretty cool. It's I have it as a Chrome extension. If I open up YouTube in Chrome, it shows me, gives me all the stats to everything's going on with my videos. If you open up somebody else's video, it gives you all the stats on their video. It's a pretty cool little plugin for sure.
Yeah, no, it's great.
All right, yeah. So I use I don't know if you remember an Adobe product called Fireworks. I use Fireworks to create my thumbnail. Adobe killed it about 3 or 4 years ago.
I've never heard of Fireworks.
Oh yeah, it was around for a long time. Competed basically against Photoshop.
But it was an Adobe, like it's under the umbrella of Adobe.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah. And so I've still got an old version of Creative Cloud that from when I was a Adobe Community Professional. But every time I open it up in my Mac, it says it's not optimized for my Mac and throws that warning. But it still works because I just use it to. I like the text. You can do some bevels on your text and things like that. But
Nice.
yeah, it's Fireworks. It's not one of those classic programs that Adobe killed along the way because I just like to do that sometimes.
Yeah.
So let me see. Well, look at the time. Wow, it's getting on. Why don't we do another giveaway? What do you think about that?
Oh yeah, you need to do that. Excuse me.
So ready to do a giveaway, Clever?
I sure am.
All right. So the next giveaway is going to be this 1908. Ooh, look at that. Fits right nice on that light bulb too. Barb recorder. Well, he's probably not happy about that sticking up through his neck, but hey. All right.
Nice.
All right. So this is for a pretty cool piece of American history. Take a look at the back of it. Yeah,
That's
let me look at
beautiful.
that. Let me look at that mid mark. I think that's a D. It's got to be a D. They didn't have them old. So yeah. So it's a Denver mint mark on it, 1908. Well over 100 years old. And here is the question. Wait a minute. Yankee's here. Now he's saying bye.
What?
Hi, Clever. Just stopped by to say hi and give you 3 mega props. Great call, Clever. Thanks for all you do, TV. Oh, well, thanks for stopping by, Yankee. We appreciate you popping in for us.
Yeah, thanks, Yankee. You missed all the nice things I said about you, dude.
Yeah. But he can go back and watch the video. Hey.
Smart. Yes.
All right, so let's get back to the giveaway here. So here is the question. All right. What year was the Michigan State Quarter released, and which number of the 50 state program releases was it? So I need the year, and out of the 50 state quarters, which number release was it? And go. Doo-doo-doo.
Silver Dragon's in the house too.
Silver Dragons, hey, what's going on?
I hope he wasn't here when I said that I didn't want him to win.
One of the man, Silver Dragons. That is so cool. Back to your winning ways, huh? So we're in the middle of a golf for this Barb recorder, sitting on top of Clever Coins channel sticker. What year was the Michigan State Quarter released, and which number of the 50 state program releases was it?
So you need the year?
Wait, we got it.
Yeah.
Wait. So on my screen, it shows, well, Alex and NATV were neck and neck, but we show that Alex Coiner 100 got it first.
Same here.
Yep. Congrats, Alex Coiner 100. It was released in 2004, and it was a 26 quarter released. Sorry, NATV, you were close.
Nice. Congratulations. That was a close one.
Yeah. And a lot of people got their Google going later, you can see, but all right, Alex, congratulations. You got yourself a Barb recorder, 90%. Alex. Man, this guy has won so much stuff. He's probably got a dozen of our channel stickers right now. I don't think we would send them now.
You're
So.
running low. You could ask him for
Could you maybe send some back?
stack.
No, if you guys get
Just
duplicates, feel free to give them away to friends and family and say, hey, go check out this channel. That'd be cool. All right, Alex, congratulations. That's really cool. So we've got one more great giveaway that's going to be sponsored, but we'll get to that here in just a couple minutes. But hang in there because we do have something else nice to give away. So let me take this off the board, and we will get back to talking to Clever Coin. So Clever, I know I've asked you about this before, and usually on your live stream, but you talked a while back about doing a face reveal. So is that still in your plans, or are you just kind of rethinking that out, or now that you're a YouTuber, did you change your mind, or?
I think it's gonna happen eventually. I'm just making sure everything's safe. I want to move some silver around, make sure everything is all my bases are covered before I do that. But I think probably end of summer, I see all that being taken care of. I don't know. I feel like it's not gonna be a big thing. It's just gonna be a video, and you guys will see my face. Yeah, Barbara is definitely gonna get scared.
I mean, initially it'll be a big thing, but after that, it's like I remember seeing a Coin Man 5000 video, and he's just You just like show his face, like, was that your face? He's like, yep, moving on, you know, and now he shows it every now and then. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's just
big deal, you know?
I feel I can do so much more with my videos and with my channel if I, interact with the camera and not just my hands. I'm not like 100% committed to that idea, but I'm planning on that in the near future, right? I can always change my mind, but I don't. I see that being an option in the near future.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, Mrs. TB and I, we've got a lot of ideas for videos besides just unpackaging junk silver. And, um, you know, but the problem is exactly what you explained. If you're going to limit yourself to hands in front of a camera, there's just so little you can do. We got some really cool ideas, but we really can't express them with the format that we've chosen to present in, you know?
Yeah.
So it really, really limits you.
No, and then I think there's a way that people can know how I look like because of Instagram, right? I think how I'm gonna start is just start posting on Instagram, and then we'll see how that goes and move it on to the YouTube channel. Um, I don't post my face on Instagram, but I have a personal Instagram account, and there's some people that I know that follow that personal Instagram account. I don't promote it, or I don't, want anyone to go looking for it. But even though I said it now, you know how the internet rules work. Um, but yeah, so I think I'm probably gonna start on that end, just because it's I guess there's almost just as many people that follow me on Instagram, but I feel like my home is YouTube, right? So I don't know, we'll see. But like you said, I want to be able to express myself in just a lot more ways than just my hands.
So can you, I mean, I know people do, but is there a way to make money on Instagram? Like, I mean, what do you have to do to actually make money on Instagram?
Do you want the like PG-13 answer, or like?
Yeah, we should probably keep it kind of clean.
Yeah, no,
We don't want to offend Barbara.
yeah, I don't want to get Barbara to yell at me. No, there's definitely ways to build an influence, or build an audience. Excuse me, probably audience is a better word. Just by bringing value to people, interacting with people, liking their stuff, commenting to stuff on Instagram, and then a lot of companies like AppMex. That's how kind of they found me. I whenever I bought something from them, I would just tag them, and I would really focus on my pictures, make them look nice, and then eventually they got my attention. And I don't know if you know about AppMex, but their Instagram is like, if you make it on their Instagram, you're pretty much like, I don't know, you made it. I'm pulling it up right now just so I can know how many. 1 second here. They only follow 52 people, and out of 8,409 followers.
Hmm.
So that's kind of when I got an approval, right? That they were actually, I'm doing something right, if that makes any sense. So
So
I just
they started following you.
yeah, they started following me, and then I was like, okay, I'm doing something right. I need to keep this up. And then I did, and I'm just staying active on there, providing pictures, helping people out, talking to people, interacting with people. It's just like another community. And then that's how they sent the John Wick coin to give away.
Yeah, that was cool.
So and I mean, I don't know if you can, like, you can't, there's no ads from what I'm aware from Instagram, but I think it's still early enough for you to want to get into that platform, to maybe eventually build a big enough audience to maybe eventually they can run ads on your page. I don't know. But that's a whole different conversation, because I don't know how I feel about like ads. But yeah, maybe one day you could be able to turn on ads on your page, or maybe a company would want you to review something, or I think there's definitely a market there. And I recommend everyone to go on Instagram just because it's cool.
So yeah, I know Instagram is pretty much a photo app, and take a photo with your phone, upload it. It's pretty easy to do. But I tried to take like one of my pictures, one of the thumbnails that I created, and I wanted to upload that, and I just messed that all up. It was like way too big. Then I cut it down to what I thought, 1280 by 720 or something. Uploaded it, and I don't think I don't think they really want you to do that. I just never got it right. So
Yeah, it's crazy, because so everyone, all the companies like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everyone's pushing to get on that video space. I know YouTube's going to be the king, and it's probably going to stay the king for the longest time. But a lot of these other platforms are really wanting you to post videos on them too. So you can do videos. There's like IGTV, which I tinkered with a little bit. Same thing with Facebook. I started to. The good thing about Instagram is you can link your Facebook to your Instagram. So whenever you post on Instagram, you post on Facebook. And it's just so funny too, because I ended up having I have a Clever Coin Facebook page which has like over 20 something likes, and I never knew about them. So I would be like posting stuff on my Instagram like, what do you think about this? And like, oh, blah 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 about this. And then I would be getting comments from people on Facebook, and I didn't check my Facebook for months. So there were just like a group of angry people because I would not interact with them on Facebook. And then now I check my Facebook every once in a while. So it's like, it's very interesting. And that's also why a good thing to be on Instagram, because at the same time you're on Facebook, and we all know how big Facebook is.
Yeah, so your Facebook page is a Clever Coin page. It's not a personal page.
Right, right.
Yeah, and I think that I've heard that, that YouTube, their crawlers or algorithms really like to find you posting on Twitter and Facebook. And if it can find those links back and things like that, it really helps to get you up on their search.
Right.
So, that's another advantage too, is have that link between all the social media. I think it helps a lot of those search engines, pull it all together for you too,
Yeah, and then like they feed themselves, because there's some people that are on Facebook that don't know you about YouTube, or there's some people on Instagram that have no clue that you have a YouTube channel, and you don't want to like just really, hey, I made a new YouTube video, that's all you post. Like you want to make it organic. You will really want to provide good content, and then have them follow you instead of you pulling them to your YouTube channel. Because what I want is, like I focus the most time on YouTube, so I would like more people to be on my YouTube channel. So I use Instagram, Facebook, and everything to try to lead it back to the YouTube channel.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It sounds like it's working out pretty well for you.
It's going okay.
So where are you at with your watched videos or your watched video time on YouTube? Do you check that out? Do you pay attention to that?
Not too much. I'm not 100% sure. To be honest, I don't know. Last time I checked, I was over halfway, but I don't know where that is now.
Yeah. All right, so it's getting a little bit after 10 o'clock. We've got one more Bullion bonus to do, and today we've got a sponsor for our Bullion bonus. So we're going to take our little channel stickers out for a minute, and we are going to put down the one, the only Off-Grid Power.
Nice.
Off-Grid is sponsoring this giveaway, and look what it is, folks. It is a 1953 Franklin.
Nice.
Nice, very nice. Somebody's about to win themselves a nice 90%er, which I think is, 0.357? So it's over a third of an ounce of silver.
Nice.
So that's pretty cool. And OGP, yeah, you're still here. OGP, I wanted you to suggest, and if you can't, that's fine. We'll come up with something. But is there a particular way you'd like to give it away? I should have asked you that a few minutes ago or sent you an email.
You could have, yes, instead of a last minute surprise.
He just said, good luck, everyone.
Yeah. So if not, you don't have a suggestion, I'll do the classic Clever Coin question of name a letter.
I really like that one.
I like that.
That one was the easiest for me. There's too many numbers and there's too many things, nouns, so there's only 26 letters. So.
Off-Grid Power wants a real crazy question. Well, I don't have a real crazy question. I already asked them. And, so unless Clever, you got something better in your mind that you can send through the chat. But other than that, yeah. Yeah, I said, I don't know, I was on one of the live streams the other night. I was going to have somebody name a zip code in Michigan.
I think it was mine on Friday, right?
Yeah. And people just started naming like any zip code going, did I win? So off-grid power, you want us to Guess what
Off-grid
your-
power says,
guess what your birthday is?
Guess
The thing is, can you send me an email with what it is so
we
that
won't know.
so that we know when
You don't know Talking Bullion? You don't know Off-Grid Power's birthday? Shame on you.
I think he's a youngster. He's one of
So
you.
do we need just the month and the day?
Yep. So I don't know if you want to give him if it's got to be month, day, year, because we could be here quite a while.
Oh, he's gonna email you. I'm excited for that.
Oh, okay.
I'm excited to know how old he is. That's what I find super interesting about people's ages.
Yeah, and as soon as I get it, I'll put it in the chat for you, Clover, since you can help us keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Why aren't we organized tonight?
It's okay. It's my fault. It's like contagious.
No, we're doing fine. Everybody's having fun, and somebody's about to win themselves a nice piece of silver. So that's pretty cool.
Trying to find something to give away now.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
You don't have to do that.
I know I don't have to, but I want to.
Cool. Thank
It's
you.
really cool.
I'm
Stack.
out of silver certificates.
Ooh,
I love giving those away.
Yeah, those are nice. And Stormtrooper has joined us. Hey, Stormy, what's going on?
What's going on, Stormy?
All right, still waiting for OGP's email. As soon as we get it, we will get it on out there with.
How could I even ask that question? I'm in Talking Bullion's channel. Of course, I have to give away constitutional silver. What am I looking for? If I know the answer, it's, let's do 50 cents. We'll do 50 cents.
Okay, that's cool. All right, off grid says okay. There it is. Yep. All right, I have his birthday.
You have the answer,
But I don't know. I think trying to get him to guess day, month, year
be a little too
pretty
much.
challenging. We'd probably be here quite a while. Clever, I just
A lot of years to go through. What are you saying?
Ooh, okay, I see.
So we'll do this one, and then when we get done with this one, Clever Coin, Scott.
We'll do my birthday. But I'm sure they know my year because of the.
All right, so OGP says just go with the year. Okay. All right.
Oh,
So let me say go first, everybody. Name OGP birth year. Go. So it's after the go. That's when we're going to look for it. All right. This is for a nice Franklin, 1776. Boy, that boy's old. All right. We're looking for the year. Still going. Oh, stop. I see it. Stop. Let's go back up. Where did I see it? I know. So you guys can go ahead and stop. I see it right there. Just let me go up higher than that. Do you see it, Mrs. TB, or no?
I have no idea what it is,
Oh.
so I could not help you.
This is what I saw in chat.
Yeah, that's what I saw too. So we are in agreement. The winner is Full Push Metals.
Oh,
Awesome, full push. Congratulations, buddy.
Oh, awesome. That is a great win tonight. Franklin, 1953, $50. It's in decent shape. Pretty good, pretty nice. Get this pen out of my hand.
Nice.
Not bad at all. All right. Full Push Metals has himself a $50. Way to go. Oh, by the way, the answer was 1977. 1977. OGP, thank you very much for that donation and for sponsoring that. That's really cool. You guys check out Off Grid Power. Check out his cool sticker. I got lit with Off Grid Power.
I love it, dude. It's so funny.
Peddling power since 2014. One of these days, Mrs. TB and I are planning on reaching out to Off Grid because we have some things we want to do here in the future. But
we would love to have some off-grid power.
All right, so
Better home.
we're gonna put Clever Coin. You're gonna give him all by his little lonesome there, and
All by himself.
I'm just gonna give a representation of what he's offering. So
Okay. Kind
Clever
of sort of looks like this.
kind of sort of looks like this. Won't be the years necessarily. We don't know those.
They look just like that, except they won't be silver. I'm just kidding, people. I'm just kidding.
He's giving away 2 clad coins. All right, so Silver Dragons is taking off. He is at work, so thank you for joining us, Silver Dragons. We really appreciate it, and congrats on that big win yesterday. That is really, really cool. I know from watching your videos, you don't have a whole lot of gold, so adding that to your stack is really, really cool.
Yeah, later, D.
So that's CoinRoll Hunter says he wants to ask the question for the GAW, but I think Clever Coin already has a question he wants.
No, he can ask it. Well, what's your question, Alex Cornwell Hunter? Maybe it's better than mine.
Yeah. I don't know if you want him to email or if you just want him to ask it here so that everybody can get out there. And thanks, Stormy. We appreciate you joining us tonight. Appreciate you popping in. Thank you very much. Always appreciate the support.
Later, Stack and Stormtrooper. Buckethead. That's funny.
Buckethead. I don't know how he wears that mask for all those hours. I'll tell you, it'd be pretty tough to do.
Respect.
All right, Alex.
Okay, I can just go with mine.
Yeah. What question? Yeah. Oh, I didn't know C-Rod was out there. Hey, C-Rod, how you doing?
C-Rod.
C-Rod, and then I don't think I said hi to EDC with Aaron either. Hey there, EDC. Thank you for joining us. It's really great you guys come out in the stacking kit. I saw you on there earlier. Okay, so it's getting late. It's about 10:15. This is for 50 cents, maybe dimes, maybe quarters, but we are going to. This is a donation by Clever Coin to the stream tonight, which we really appreciate. And the question is now, do you want to just do the year as well, or do you want to do the month and day? What do you think, Clever?
The year is literally on the screen.
Oh yeah.
So should we just do the month?
Yeah, well, that's going to be pretty. Let's do the day.
Day? Okay.
That gives us 30 instead of 12, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Right, don't start yet. So the day of the month for Clever's birthday. By the way, that's my month as well, Clever.
Ooh, nice.
Alex, yeah, if you've already won, I would appreciate it. Alex Fiat and Full Push Metal. If you could let somebody else win, that would be great. Love to have different people win so that everybody gets a chance. Okay, day of the month for Clever's birthday. Actually, I said 30, but you have 31 options, so keep them going.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, yep. Okay, go ahead and stop. Let me type stop. It's the thing when you don't have a whole lot of numbers, letters, it happens pretty quick. So let me just go back. Good night, C-Rod. Appreciate it. I'll type who I see.
Yep.
Okay.
Same.
All right. Silver Ripples, congratulations. You've just won yourself 50 cents face value of constitutional silver.
Congratulations, Ripples.
As you know, in today's world with silver continuing to go up, that's a nice little prize there. So let me make sure I write that down. It's always easy, as you know, Clever, with your live stream the other night. You got to take good notes on this stuff.
Yeah, I'm learning. I've probably learned the most that night than my entire career on YouTube.
All right, 50 cents face value, constitutional silver, awesome. So Ripples, and as you know, we've got your mailing address, so we'll make sure we get that out to you. So congratulations, everyone. That's really cool. Yeah, Clever says July 19th is his birthday. That's pretty cool. So you got one coming up there. You're finally going to turn 26.
Yeah, I'm so old, huh?
All right. Well, that's awesome. That's some nice giveaways tonight. Sponsored by some great people, great channel. So thank you very much, you guys. It's really cool. All right, so we'll go ahead and Clever Coin. I think we got to know you pretty well. We had a few more questions, but I think we covered everything nicely. Some different topics and an assortment. So we really appreciate you joining us tonight.
Yeah, anytime, I'm more than willing to come back if you would have me, of course. I had a blast.
Yeah, no, it was great. And like I said, I've got a live stream coming up probably next week or two with my 1,000 sub giveaway. And if you could join me for that, that would be really, really awesome. So
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll try to get a date out there ahead of time so that you can plan on it. And we'll go from there.
Nice.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. We had a great time. I hope you guys did too. Had some nice giveaways. Mrs. TV, thanks for joining us. I know you're a little under the weather, but we appreciate you joining us tonight and hanging in there with us. And
I had to step out a few times, but
that's
I was
okay.
here most
That's
of the
okay.
time.
So
Yeah, I
thank
hope
you, everyone. What's that, Clever?
I just wanted to tell Mrs. TV I hope she feels better, get some rest, and hopefully you get better soon.
Well, thanks.
All right, everyone. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it. Have a good night tonight. Take care.
Good night.
Peace.
Wait, okay. It says, hang on. It says TV read ripples. Hold up, TV. Hang on. Okay, I held up.
What's going on?
Send one of those quarters to Barbara, the groovy girl. Okay. All right. So Barbara gets a quarter, 25-cent face value. So 1, 2, Barbara Carbone.
Bye, Barbara. Libertad, 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 libertad.
All right. Yeah, we just caught that. So thank you, Silver Ripples. It's very, very nice, very kind. All right, everybody. Take care. Have a good night. We'll talk to you later.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.